Chelsea fans, enough is enough. Enough is enough. This season, Chelsea are the only team to not be Bournemouth twice. We are the only team to not be Bournemouth twice. Yeah? Bournemouth were 15th before the Chelsea game at the Vitality Stadium and before tonight. And they're still 15th. And yet, we still couldn't beat them. Absolutely embarrassing. 40% of their points this season, have come against Chelsea Football Club. It is now 10 games without a win. 10. Tonight, people. Tonight. That record could have been over. Because in the first half, Bournemouth were looking like they want to win this game. Bournemouth. They had 14 shots, 6 on target. They had 5 big chances, and they missed 3 of them. Their XG was 2.57. That was the stats in the first half. It looked like they were the team that wanted more. They were the team that wanted to end this record. But what about Chelsea? What did we do? Oh, I tell you what we did. We did nothing. Absolutely nothing. Once again, every time the wingers cross into the penalty box, nobody's there. Every time, we try to pass the ball, we lose it in the middle of the pitch. And every time we concede goals, it's either from long throws or from our mistake. Guess what, people? We have not only conceded not only once, but twice against long throws. Twice. Chelsea are the only club this season in the Premier League to concede more goals from long throws. No other team has done that this season. Not even United. Not even Wolves. Not even the teams in the relegation zone. It is Chelsea. And the 4 goals that we can see from long throws are Brentford away, where we drew 2-2. Sunderland at home, 2-1 defeat. And then tonight, 2-2. Look at the Wolves game as well. We could have easily not win that game. But that's in the Carabao Cup. Do you know, I realise, people, every time Chelsea concede goals, either from errors or from long throws, we do not win. We do not win. And when I said, we do not have the quality for Chelsea to go to the next level, this is what I'm saying. £1.2 billion we spent ever since Win Stanley came in and the sport directors. Only 3 signings have been a hit. Caicedo, Palmer and Esteval. That is it. 42 signings we did. Only 3 of them are a hit. So guess what, people? If I calculate this, 3 divided by 42 times 100. Look at this. 7% of our signings have been a hit. 7%. 93% have been either hit or we decide to buy that player and then sell it for profit. Do you know how embarrassing this football club is? We have spent all this money and yet we still cannot beat Bournemouth, who are 15th. We got Man City next, people. Do you expect me to be confident in that game? No. Because even though Chelsea decided to turn up in big games, we haven't beaten Man City in a long time. The last time we beat Man City was in 2021. So that record is still going to happen again. No wins against Man City. And guess what? You know what makes it worse, people? So Semenyo could be playing in that game because Man City are getting very close to sign Semenyo, a guy that we were interested, but we decided to say, oh, we got attackers. Don't you guys realize that this is the same situation where Enzo Maresca clearly wanted a centre back? He clearly wanted a centre back. But what did he wait to say? Oh, we got tossing. Oh, we got internal solutions. Internal solutions, people. It's all I heard. Don't you realize that it's just getting to a point where I do not recognize my football club anymore? The club is dead. The club is not serious. We're no longer a big club. This club is finished. This club is rotten from top to bottom. From the players to the manager to the sport directors. Everything about this club stinks. And nothing will change until the whole project is changed, because it's a failure. That project needs to be whipped up and start again. Because this cannot continue. I didn't go up Chelsea C like this. I didn't go up to it. Yes, we haven't won the league under one with Abramovich, but you think he would spend all this money to bring in some dead players? No, he wouldn't. No, he wouldn't. So people, enough is enough. Paul Winstanley, Lloyd Stewart, Egg Barney, Clearlake, Joe Shields as well. Get out of this football club immediately. Get out! You are the main reason why this club is in a mess, why this club is not going to the next level, why people like rival fans ain't scared of Chelsea. You've caused this. Not me, not the fans, not the players, not the manager. You. So leave immediately and bring Lewis Campbell straight away, because he would know what to do. He was won an award for the best sport director there is, and he's from PSG. Bring him straight away, because I'm sick of this project. I'm sick of all the money that we spend, and we keep on spending it on mid or trash players. It is an utter joke. Going into today's game, there's one player I need to talk about, Alejandro Garnacho. Because you guys will say to me, oh, he got an assist. Yes, that's good. But guess what, people? The 2 goals we conceded is all on Garnacho. The first goal, he stood there allowing Brooks, to allow Brooks to take that shot and go in. Now, don't get me wrong. Robert Sanchez could have kept that out. He could have. But I'm looking at Garnacho. What were you doing? Why are you standing there? Where was the marking? He doesn't do it. And then guess what? Not only does it once, but he done it again. This time, it's Gluston Clifford that scored the goal. And Garnacho positioning is awful. Just allowing him to go past and take a shot. Now, Chalobah, for me, should be doing better. He should allowing that ball to go to feed into Bournemouth players. Do not get me wrong. But there's more on Garnacho than Chalobah. Because this guy, what I know about this guy is that this guy cannot defend. He cannot dribble. He cannot shoot. He cannot do anything. The only thing he's good at is his movement. And that is it. We have spent 40 million on this guy. 40 million. 40 million. Jadon Sancho is better than him. Jadon Sancho is better than him. I wish Jadon Sancho would have stayed. But because of wages, that's why I had to go. This is why Garnacho, I didn't rate him. And I didn't want nowhere near the club. But I said, you know what? I'm going to back him because we signed him. This time I ain't backing him anymore. And I ain't going to talk about him because I knew this guy was shit. I knew it. My head is about to explode, people, because when I was listening to Football Terrace earlier today, and David, do you know what David says? David speaks football, yeah? Do you know what he said? There'll come in a time where Liam Delap will do well, Garnacho will do well, and João Pedro will do well. Well, guess what? Liam Delap, David speaks football, has 0 goals in the Premier League. 0. He has more cards than goals ever since he signed for Chelsea. Make that make sense. Garnacho ain't good enough. João Pedro, yes, he's scoring goals, but this season he hasn't been that great. So stop saying that these players will improve, because they will never, ever improve for Chelsea. Never. Not good enough. Caicedo, awful again. Ever since the Arsenal game, he has been terrible. Terrible. And since he got a yellow card tonight, he will miss the Man City game. So Well done, Caicedo. Well done. Well done for missing that game. Which you know that's a big game. I ain't going to be there. So that means that Enzo and Reece James will be in the midfield. And we all know that Reece James cannot work in the midfield. So we are fucked in that game. We are done. I ain't confident in that game. We're definitely losing to Man City. Even though Chelsea will turn up like they always do in big games under this manager. Enzo, yes, he scored. But on the ball, awful. Giving the ball away, his passing is awful. Should have scored a few goals as well. He has been awful this season. Neto, when he came on, shocking again. Liam Delap did nothing. Absolutely nothing. Jamie Giddens came on. 2 minutes. You know, not good enough. I know people say, why is Gusto as left back? Cookway wasn't there and Hayes wasn't there. So that's why Gusto had to be in that position. And even he wasn't that good. Fofana and Chalobah, not good at all. I say Fofana was a bit better than Chalobah because at least defensively he was that good. But both of them have conceded. The only players, yeah, who I can say that deserve some praise is Robert Sanchez, Josh Achipong, and Estevao. That is it. That is it. Because Josh Achipong defensively have been really good. Really good. Robert Sanchez, like I said, the first goal, he should be doing better. Maybe should have kept that out. But he makes some saves again. And if it weren't for him, it could have been more embarrassing. We could have lost this game if it weren't for Robert Sanchez. And in terms of Estevao, he tried. He was the only player that tried. That knows how to take on his man. That knows how to cause a threat. Even when he's playing on the left back, he was still cooking. He will still look better than Garnacho in that side. Estevao, big up. Yeah? Big up. You tried, man. You tried. You should have got at least a goal and an assist. But thanks to our stupid and horrific attackers, they failed you, Estevao. They absolutely bloody failed you. So I feel sorry for you. You don't deserve this. You do not. You do not. In terms of Enzo Maresca, I mean, listen, the substitutes again, taking off Palmer off again. I really don't know why that is, you know. And then just not taking off Delap, who was horrible. Not taking off Caicedo since he's on a yellow card. Not taking off Garnacho because he was shocking. Like, for me, the game management again was poor from Enzo. But like I said, people, I'm not going to blame this on Enzo Maresca. I'm going to blame it on the sports directors because they have caused this. When you look at our bench tonight, let me read out the bench for you. Let me read it out so you guys will be able to understand. Let me look at our bench, yeah? Look at our bench. Let me just quickly get it up. Let me just quickly get it up. Where is that bench? Where is that bench? Look at this. When you look at our bench, yeah? Listen to this, yeah? Listen to this. When you look at our bench, Jorgensen, Badiashile, Tosin, James, Andre Santos, Buonanotte, Jamie Gittens, Neto and João Pedro. When you look at our bench, can you guys tell me, out of these players, who would have come on and made an impact? If you guys can let me know in the comments, then fine. Apart from Estevao, which other player can come on and make an impact? Who? Tell me who, because I don't know. And that's the difference between a club that spends money well and a club that wastes money. £1.2 billion and our bench cannot make an impact. That is why I'm going to say this. Enough is enough. Chelsea fans, it's time to protest yet again. Every game we go to Stamford Bridge, you have to bring up the banners and put out and say enough is enough. And continue doing this until all the sports directors, including Clearlake, Ebali and Joe Shields, will leave the club immediately. Immediately. Because enough is enough. I'm sick of this. The project is a failure. The players ain't good enough. The whole squad is not good enough. We're not going to the next level. So what's the point? What is the point? What is the bloody point? Because I do not know. My brain is all over the place tonight. Because I do not know. It's a bloody joke, man. Every flipping year, I have to keep on repeating myself. Joked in. Once again, 2 points out of 6 against Bournemouth. 0-0 and 2-2. Liverpool have beaten Bournemouth. Man City have beaten Bournemouth. Villa have beaten Bournemouth. I bet some other teams have beaten Bournemouth. Even Everton have beaten Bournemouth. And by the way, people, listen to this. Listen to this. Look, listen to this table. Chelsea are still in 5th place. But guess what? Everton are now 2 points behind Chelsea since they won their game. They're 2 points behind Chelsea. Sunderland, if they beat Man City on Thursday, they go above us. So we'll be in 6th. So as you can see, many teams below us are picking up points. If Brentford, beat Tottenham, they'll be 1 point behind Chelsea. 1 point behind Chelsea. That just tells you everything you need to know about this club and why we are closer, to the mid-table than we are to the top. This just shows you everything you need to know about this club because it's an absolute joke. An absolute flipping joke. And I've had enough of it. Week in and week out. It's the same shit. And it's just getting to a point where I just simply cannot take this anymore as a Chelsea fan. I did not pay for Chelsea to be this crap. I didn't go to Stamford Bridge to be seeing this rubbish. I didn't. It's a joke, man. A bloody joke. Enough is enough. Chelsea Football Club is finished. The owners need to go. Some of these devil players need to go. The project needs to go. Everything needs to go from now on. From now on. Because I'm done. I'm done with this shit, people. And I've had enough. Joke team, man. Joke team. But listen, people. This is my final match reaction for 2025. I was hoping for a good one, but ain't happening. But people, I just want to say a massive big up to each and every one of you that have joined me for the whole of this year. We had some highs, we had some lows, we had some funny moments as well. I want to big up everyone that subscribed this year, and listen, I may not get 1K this year, but hopefully next year I'll be able to get 1K as soon as possible. So if you guys can continue to subscribe, hit the like button, share this video to all your friends and your family as well, so that I can get more subscribers, more views and all that stuff, then that'll be great. But listen, people, my club is finished, man. 1 win in 7 ever since we beat Burnley. 1 win in 7. 1 win in 7, and that was against Everton. Or if you want to put in all competitions, 2 wins in 9. One of those wins was a League One team, Cardiff, and in the first half we struggled. This is the situation for my club. This is the situation, and I'm done with it. I'm flipping done with it. Yeah, enough is enough. Sport directors, leave now. Simple as that. Simple as that. But people, I wanted to say Happy New Year and all that in advance, so I'll say it. So I wish you all a Happy New Year, long life of prosperity, and hopefully 2026 will be better than this year. And my first content will be for the Man City game and all that, so make sure you guys tune in. So there you go. So guys, Happy New Year in advance. Take care. Goodbye, God bless, and I'll see you guys in 2026. So I'm not gonna even say it because my team is finished. So as always, peace. I'm out of here.